The AE86 has always had a cult following both in Japan and worldwide, but of course due to their age and problems with rust with the earlier Toyota chassis, there's not that many of them available now that are in mint condition, and those that are demanding huge dollars. So it's great to see such a tidy example being built here by Dai here at SEMA 2019. Now the thing that actually caught our attention about this car though was what is quite an unconventional engine swap. Rather than stick with something Toyota, Dai's chosen to go with the latest engine out of the new Honda Civic Type R. So this is a 4-cylinder turbocharged engine that runs direct injection. Now the reason for this engine swap was twofold. First of all, because this car is going to be used for fun rather than competition, Dai wanted something that was going to be reliable yet produced enough horsepower to make the car do what he wanted. It decided that that needed to be around about 350 horsepower. So at that point you've got two options. You can choose a lower powered factory engine and modify it to within an inch of its life in order to get the power you want, or alternatively you can go down the path of selecting an engine that in factory guise produces the power that you need. That's exactly what he's done here with the latest iteration of the Civic Type R engine. So we're talking around about 350 horsepower. Because the engine is essentially running in stock form with a stock turbocharger and stock boost, you can expect that the engine should provide really good reliability long term. Now the problem when you are swapping in a direct injected engine is it can be a little bit limiting. The reason for this is that your options when it comes to controlling a direct injected engine are quite limited in the aftermarket in terms of ECU suppliers. The reason the options are limited is that there is a lot that goes into controlling the high pressure direct injected fuel pump. Now this is mechanically driven via the engine, and instead of the fuel pressure in a conventional port injected engine, which may be somewhere in the region of 3 to 4 bar, in a direct injected engine this can be as much as 150 bar or even higher, just around about 2800 psi if you prefer to work in imperial units. In this instance, Dai is going to be using the Link G4 Plus Force ECU, which is one of a handful of aftermarket ECUs out there that are able to control a direct injected engine. There's still a lot of work that's required even once you've got one of these direct injected ECUs connected and wired up to your engine in terms of characterizing the fuel pump control so that the ECU can accurately track the fuel pressure demands of the engine. Well, at the moment we aren't seeing a lot of direct injected engine swaps. As direct injected engines become more and more prominent, it's likely to become more popular, and of course we're likely to see the aftermarket ECU suppliers step up, making our job even easier.
If you like that video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already a subscriber, make sure you're subscribed. We release a new video every week. And if you like free stuff, we've got a great deal for you. Click the link in the description to claim your free spot to our next live lesson.